What's going on, guys? Anthony back with Metal Miners. Got some stuff I want to show y'all. Friday night here in Florida, man. Got some time in the music room. Got a few things in that I think you guys might like. First off, playing in the background, Encoffination, Ritual, Ascension, Beyond Flesh. This is the full length. This was their debut full length, as a matter of fact. Originally released 2010 on Self-Made God Records. This is actually a 2011 reissue on Self-Made Gods. The difference is this one has 3 bonus tracks, as you can see there, track listing on the back. Super cool stuff. There's the inside of the tray. If you're not familiar with these guys, this is Justin Stubbs' project, 2-piece. The drummer lives in San Diego, I think. Justin, of course, is in Atlanta. You get 8 tracks on this one, plus the 3 bonus, 36 minutes before you get to the bonus stuff. This is cool stuff, man. If you hear it playing in the background, slow, doomy, thick, rich sound. It's got some sound samples in it. Just cool stuff, man. Low, growly, guttural vocals you can hear that he's famous for. Good stuff, man. If you haven't heard of these guys, you ought to check them out. I mean, if you heard of Justin's other stuff, Father Befouled, Occult, this, that, and other, but haven't stumbled on this is the slower, down-tuned, more doomy version of Justin Stubbs stuff. Cool stuff, though. If you haven't heard of them, I think you will enjoy it. Picked it up at Rotted Life, and been trying to get all my Justin Stubbs stuff in order, man. I pretty well like everything he does. While I was there, I wasn't going to show these, but I'll go ahead and show them. I picked up a couple other ones that they had in stock over at Rotted. Actually, I ordered this one. This one is Necros Obscuritas. Yeah, Necros Obscuritas. I actually ordered this one, but my buddy over there at Rotted Life sent me an email and said it had the wrong tray liner. It's got the same tray liner as the one I just showed you. So he sent me another CD, asked me if I want another CD, and I said yeah. But the insert nose for the proper album, just the tray liner. This one here, if you haven't heard this one, this was a selection of rare and live stuff that came out in 2017 on Self-Made God. Cool stuff. I mean, it's not a must-have, but if you're collecting, you might as well collect this. But the one that he emailed me and replaced it with, and I guess he sent me that one for free, and I appreciate it, man. If you're watching, I really do. The one that he sent me and emailed me, told me he found a copy, is the 2011 album, Oh Hail Shine in Thy White, Sepulchres. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Juan de Valdez Leal did this cover art here. It's cool stuff. Cool little booklet here. All that good stuff. Still the 2 members. 8 tracks on this one. A little over 39 minutes of music. This was their second full length. Same lineup, Justin Stubbs, and I can't call the guy's name out of San Diego that plays the drums. Cool stuff. There's that, and there is the track listing. You get 8 tracks on this one, a little over 39 minutes of music. Cool stuff, man. If you haven't heard of Encoffination, give them a go. If that in the background sounds like it might be something that you would like, This is it, brother. This is it. All right, let me put these CDs to the side, and then we're going to move right along. Hey, before I forget, check out my shirt, man. Check that out. Vacuous Depths. My main man, sent me and Cody a shirt. I've got to get Cody's in the mail. It's laying over there. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I really do. If I can ever do anything for you, let me know, man. I appreciate you sending us these. It's good to be thought of, man. I've got some other stuff that came from Rotted I want to show you. First off, I got 3 7-inches. I don't buy a whole lot of 7-inches, but I do get a few, and I want to share these with you guys. The first one is titled Of Ancient Metal and Eternal Death. This is a split. 2 bands that I'd never heard of. Well, I'd heard of them, one of them, but I don't have anything from them. Graveyard out of Spain and Ulcer out of Poland. You get 1 track from Ulcer on here and 2 tracks from Graveyard. One of them is a Celtic Frost cover. There is that. This is a 2000. I don't know if I showed you the back cover there. This is a 2013 release on Self-Made God. Raphael Pruzik, I think is how you say it, did that cover art. And this one came on cool white vinyl. Super stuff. If you haven't heard of these guys, this would be a good way to get into both bands. Like a little sample of both of them. I really enjoyed them. I think you will too. Ulcer out of Poland, again, and Graveyard out of Spain. Check it out if you haven't. I'm sure you will enjoy it. The next one I got, this is one of the most well done all around packaging I've seen on a 7-inch in a while. Like I said, I don't get a whole lot of them, but check out this. It's on that matte finish. This is Cryptic Brood. The name of it is Caustic, Fetid, Vomit. This is the EP. If you're not familiar with these guys, they're a 3-piece out of Germany. You get 2 tracks on here, about 10.5 minutes of music. The B-side is actually a Cryptopsy cover. This came out on Rotted Life this year, where it was a joint release. Of course, Burning Coffins, Lycanthropic Chants. Of course, you know, Stefan here in the middle owns Lycanthropic Chants, so surely it would be on Lycanthropic for Europe. Rotted in North America. You also got Necrolatry. I'm sure they did a tape release of it, and Burning Coffins, as well as, I can't make out the last one there, but there's all the guys that were in on this deal. Super stuff. If you haven't heard of these guys, this is a good way to check them out. And here's even a better way to check them out. If you haven't heard of them, get you some of that free stuff, baby. There it is. And come in this thick sleeve, polyline 7-inch sleeve, and on colored vinyl as well. This is a yellow and orange merge. Can't really see the orange on camera, but cool stuff. Pick this one up at Rotted. If you haven't checked these guys out, Cryptic Brood out of Germany. Well worth your time. The last 7-inch I want to show you guys, speaking of Justin Stubbs, this is a split as well. Check out this cover art here. Let's see, I wrote his name down. Alex Shodron did this art. I'm going to try to lean it back so you can see the... There you go. The name of this one is Purging Holiness. This is a split between Father Befouled and Exaugurate. Exaugurate's out of Alabama, Mississippi, somewhere in there. And of course, Father Befouled is out of Georgia. They're around Atlanta. Super stuff. You get 1 track from each on here. 2021 release on Rotted Life. The funny thing about it is it comes on black. Somehow the labels got switched. The Exaugurate label should be on the other side, and the Father Befouled. The music is on the opposite sides of the labels. However you want to look at it. When you put it on, you're actually listening to the other band, not the one that's on the center label. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I get all messed up. There's the back cover again. Cool gatefold. I'll show it to you one more time. Both of these bands are just exceptional. Let me see if you can see that. There you go, right there. Purging Holiness, Father Befouled and Exaugurate. That's the 7 inches, man. Check them out if you haven't. I got a few cassettes I want to show you, and then I'll let you guys go. First off, pick this cassette here up at Rotted as well. This is a split between Lavatory and Repudeath, Malaysian death metal. Cool stuff, man. This is a 2022 release on Necrolatry. There's the Lavatory side. There's the Repudeath side. No credits for this art, but it is, I thought it was pretty cool art myself, inside and out. Like I say, both bands are out of Malaysia. Lavatory, you get 3 tracks on here. Then on the Repudeath side, you get 6 tracks. The first 4 tracks on the Repudeath side are from my 2016 demo, and the second 2 tracks, 5th and 6th track, is from Putrifaction's promo or demo that came out in 2019. I actually think that on the Lavatory side, the song that's titled Horror of Death is off of their EP from that same name that came out this year, I think. Cool stuff if you haven't heard from these guys. A good way to get in on some Malaysian death metal. I think you'll enjoy it. The Repudeath is pretty raw recordings, demo quality at best. The Lavatory is a little bit better, but both of them are it's good music, but I mean it's just lo-fi recording. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, man. This next cassette I got from Necro Harmonic. Ceremonium, Into the Autumn Shade. This originally came out in 1995 on Fadeless Records. This is a 2022 reissue on Necro Harmonic Productions. Check out that cassette. Get this J card folded out. This art there is by a guy named Junia Grimaldi Villela, something like that. Death Doom out of New York. This is a 5-piece. There's the guys there. You get 6 tracks, a little over 34 and a half minutes of music on this one. This was their debut full length. They actually had another full length that came after this, and then called it quits, unfortunately, somewhere around 2004 or something. But this is killer. I was actually watching Ken's Death Metal Crypt, and they were doing their year-end list, and old what's the dude's name? Dylan Jones of Rotted was on there, and he showed this as one of his 10 on the year-end list, and man, I went and ordered it, and this is smoking. If you like that old school, that early Death Doom, man, that's just in the vein of something like Winter or something like that, check these guys out if you haven't. Necro Harmonic Productions has them for the getting. Last but not least, this is a head split pickup. I had the new demo, and I wanted to complete my collection of these guys. Of course, I'm talking about Putridarium, and this is the Putrification 2021 demo out on head split. Let me get this thing out. It's kind of glossy. The logo is by Necrofrost. The photo there on the cover is by Anna Cruz, and of course Ian Colazzo did the layout. 3-piece out of Germany, doing that Death Doom deal. 3 tracks, about 16.5 minutes of music. There's the track listing on the back. So far these guys have got 2 demos. This was their first from last year. They had another one this year. Looking for a full length from these guys. Muddy, murky Death Doom, nothing fancy, just good stuff the way you love it. Man, this is good stuff. Can't wait to see what these guys do next. Like I said, I picked this one up at Head Split, and I think he's got some more copies. That's for me. I'm got some vinyl down here, but I don't want to do those. Some of them are stuff that's came in that I've already had earlier in the year, either on cassette or CD, and I finally got a vinyl copy. But the ones that those 2 that I'm talking about are definitely going to make the year-end list. I'm waiting to see how Cody wants to handle the year-end list, but we'll definitely do something, some kind of year-end list. I don't know if we're going to do, I know we're going to do it together. I don't know if we're going to do top 15, top 20. I'm going to try to do all full lengths, and then maybe earlier in the year we'll talk about some splits and some EPs. Bought a lot of records, a lot of cassettes, and just a few CDs this past year. A lot of new releases, man. It was a good year for music, and I want to share some of that stuff with you just in case you missed it. Looking forward to seeing everybody else's list, because I'm sure I missed some stuff as well. You can't buy it all, man. You can't buy it all. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Thanks again for the shirt, brother. I appreciate you. We'll see you.